Good morning. It's Thursday, November 12th, and it's a very distressing Thursday because of the activities of the outgoing President of the United States. On Tuesday, Mark Esper, the Secretary of Defense, was fired, and then 3 more top officials from the Defense Department resigned. And Donald Trump has replaced these independent defense officials with more of his lackeys. So the question is rising, what is Donald preparing to do? The Defense Department is on edge. The military is on edge. The whole country is on edge right now. And Donald is ridding the senior staff around him of experienced people who have minds of their own, and replacing them with more yes men. Why? The military has come out and said something very damaging and very disturbing. They have called these actions dictator-like actions. And when you think about it, it scares you. It scares me. I don't know what Donald is planning, but he has 71 more days to go before January 20th. In those 71 days, he can do a lot of damage to the institutions of our country. But I'm thinking it's even worse than that. I'm thinking the man might actually be planning a coup of some kind. And the only way to effectively do that is to round up people who will follow him to the edge of the earth. Right now, many people are looking at this and believe it's strictly for political reasons. But in my mind, it is a more nefarious doing. These are very nefarious doings. Considering that there's only a short amount of time, 71 more days in office, why is it necessary to strip the department? Are you doing it just to screw Joe Biden and screw the 75 million people who voted for him by leaving a shambles behind when you leave office? And you have people like Mike Pompeo defending you? And people say, why? Why would Mike Pompeo defend? And then it came to me, because I was watching some TV show and they mentioned the power of the Trump base. So all of these people who are standing by him are terrified that if they step forward and say something inappropriate to the mean-spirited president or about the mean-spirited president, if they seem to be working against him in any way, shape, or form, or if they seem to be accepting the defeat at the hands of Joe Biden, then their political chances in the future are damaged because there are 70 million Trumpites out there. So while the election is over and while the president should be conceding, he's destroying the structure of our institution. And he's being helped by the silence of a group that I will call the enemy of the people. And among them is Mike Pompeo, Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz, Rudy Giuliani, Mitch McConnell. All of those people are aiding Trump, aiding and abetting his destruction of the country, his destruction of our ideals. And why? Because he has a huge base of 70 million people. And they, in order to protect their jobs, have to kowtow to those 70 million people. They can't afford to upset their leader. That's the way it seems to me. But deep down, underneath all of this, I'm not sure that Trump is going to leave or concede. I'm afraid of the stuff that he's liable to do. So I think that all of us should be on the lookout, be watching his actions very carefully. And it's very strange for a man who loves the limelight, who stands before hundreds in these rallies and without his mask and has caused the pandemic to ramble through this country. It's very strange for him not to appear anymore. He's like hunkered down. And the last person I can remember who hunkered down in the face of defeat was Hitler. He went to his bunker and committed suicide. But I don't think Donald has the courage to commit suicide. That would be a huge deflating of his ego. So he's prepared to fight in his own way. And that way is by decimating the valuable national institutions like defense and intelligence and all of those critical departments that we rely on. He is decimating those departments by taking out individuals that understand their job and are not willing to follow him down this path to destruction. He's prepared to stand at his Twitter station and abuse the world, abuse people who have stood up to him, and spew filth out onto the internet. And I don't know what else I can say about this thing, except I, for one, am going to keep a very close eye on all of these activities for the next couple of months. And I hope that after he's finished losing more cases in court, he'll give up the ghost. But I don't think so. I don't think Donald is going to give up the ghost. I don't think he's going to concede. I think he will be dragged kicking and screaming from the White House on January 20th. I hope I'm wrong, but that's the way I see it right now. So, having said that and gotten it off my chest, I'll see you in the morning. Bye.